Nothing is permanent in this wicked world, not even our troubles. Do not look for healing at the feet of those who broke you. He was a lonely ghost, uttering a truth that nobody would ever hear. Being defeated is often a temporary condition. Giving up is what makes it permanent. Reason may be employed to support faith as well as to destroy it. The question is not what you look at, but what you see. The only source of knowledge is experience. Feel your emotions, live true your passions, keep still your mind. He who knows his enemy and himself well will not be defeated easily. Success usually comes to those who are too busy looking for it. Leaders are limited by their vision rather than by their abilities. It is only possible to live happily ever after on a daily basis. The truth doesn't mind being told every once in a while. The company you choose to keep says a lot about who you are. I wouldn't have missed a single minute of it, not for the whole world. This place has only 3 exits, sir: madness and death. It's what's in yourself that makes you happy or unhappy. You cannot open a book without learning something. Your life has a limit, but knowledge has none. If you use what is limited to pursue what has no limit, you will be in danger. Don't worry about the negative people may say about you. Learn from it and move on. Of all those in the army close to the commander, none is more intimate than the secret agent. Choose to correct your mistakes rather than comparing it to others. Peace cannot be kept by force. It can only be achieved by understanding. In fact, the truth cannot be communicated until it is perceived. I've never had anyone's approval, so I've learned to live without it. Keep your best wishes close to your heart and watch what happens. Beyond the fiction of reality, there is the reality of the fiction. You fall because you are human and rise because you are divine. Man is an animal who has to live in a lie in order to live at all. Where the willingness is great, the difficulties cannot be great. The true vocation of man is to find his way for himself. Real knowledge is to know the extent of one's ignorance. When we embrace who we are, the world embraces us right back. Stay calm. You've been through this before. You'll get through it again. Everything should be made as simple as possible, but not simpler. Never let the fear of striking out keep you from playing the game. A kind gesture can reach a wound that only compassion can heal. Keep your eyes on the stars and your feet on the ground. Have faith. Have faith. When you have nothing else, have faith. In order to be yourself, you must first know who you are. Hats have power. Hats can change you into someone else. Create your own miracles. Do what you think you cannot do. Mastering others is strength. Mastering yourself is true power. But the truth doesn't need to be known or believed to be true. You can't understand where someone's going unless you understand where they've been. So shut up, live, travel, adventure, bless, and don't be sorry. I don't paint dreams or nightmares. I paint my own reality. Let your plans be dark and impenetrable as night, and when you move, fall a thunderbolt. Moods can be contagious. Don't catch or spread a bad mood. They don't actually want you to do your own thing, not unless it's their thing too. Anger dwells only in the bosom of fools. The journey is what brings us happiness, not the destination. Beware of the small things. A small leak can sink a great ship. Take the first step, no more, no less, and the next will be revealed. Make your lives a masterpiece. You only get one canvas. There's nothing in the world that breeds success like success. Memory can make a thing seem to have been much more than it was. Remember, if you play small, you stay small. Rewards for good service should not be deferred a single day. A man should look for what is and not for what he thinks should be. War is a matter of vital importance to the state. The fruit of empty hopes is more bitter than the saddest truth. I only want to write, and there's no college for that, except life. I will not let anyone scare me out of my full potential. Enchantment lies in everyday moments if you are observant. So in war, the way is to avoid what is strong and strike at what is weak. Take care with the end as you do with the beginning. It is said we learn more from our failures than our successes. Home is where somebody notices when you are no longer there. Behind every beautiful thing, there's some kind of pain. Mastering others is strength. Mastering yourself is true power. I ought to go upright and vital and speak the rude truth in all ways. You can change your mind. Don't let your mind change you. To realize that you do not understand is a virtue. Not to realize that you do not understand is a defect. Reason is and ought only to be the slave of the passions. If you follow the enemy's shifts and changes, you can always find a way to win. Do no harm and leave the world a better place than you found it. It's not that I'm so smart, it's just that I stay with problems longer. There's no clarity. There was never meant to be clarity. Do not swallow bait offered by the enemy. Do not interfere with an army that is returning home. The essence of being human is that one does not seek perfection. The way is to man as rivers and lakes are to fish, the natural condition of life. Be kind, for everyone you meet is fighting a hard battle. I know the joy of fishes in the river through my own joy as I go walking along the same river. If the enemy has occupied them before you, do not follow him, but retreat and try to entice him away. If I cannot do great things, I can do small things in a great way. It's often only in the lies we refuse to speak that any truth can be heard at all. Those who know do not speak. Those who speak do not know. A true genius admits that he knows nothing. Over time, hidden truths morph in the dark soil of deceit into something much worse. What is of supreme importance in war is to attack the enemy's strategy. Good order results spontaneously when things are let alone. It's not what you look at that matters, it's what you see. Truth is what your contemporaries let you get away with. All paths are present, always, and we can but choose among them. But truly, If I were not Alexander, I would be Diogenes. I have no special talent. I am only passionately curious. I speak to everyone in the same way, whether he is the garbage man or the president of the university. Failure is not when you fail once, but when you refuse to learn from your mistake. A clever person solves a problem. A wise person avoids it.